Hey everyone, Benny again, coming to you live and direct from my little piece of heaven. My job is with the people and for the people. While some of them might be on the horses and others are betting, I'm here in it, in the thick of things, with the people, trying to find out what makes the sport what it is. I mean, this takes me back to when the horse racing bug first bit me in earnest. It was the Summer Cup draw of 2021. I got to meet jockeys, owners, trainers, and everybody was so excited about the upcoming race and where their horses are going to line up. Just lining up got their blood pumping. So I had to come in and find out more about the sport and of course the athletes themselves being these beautiful beasts. Today we're in Gauteng in Turffontein, one of the 7 tracks in our beautiful country. So stick with me and let me take you around and I'll show you exactly what gets blood pumping here at the racecourse. Stick with me. I have no idea what this form actually means, but I know which race I want to play in and I know which horse I want to pick. But I need to basically get an explanation of how to bet.
Okay. We've got coupons here.
Okay, so these are the coupons?
Yes.
Right.
So I don't know, what do you want to play?
I just want to pick a straight winner.
A straight
in
winner.
Race 1. Yes.
Okay, in race. So this, you're going to use like, okay, you can hold the pen.
Sure.
Yeah. And then Turffontein, today's Turffontein.
Okay.
So you just mark there on Turffontein.
Turffontein in the first block.
In the first block, yeah.
Okay.
And then it's race 1, right?
Turffontein, race number 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I look for number 1 here.
Yes, race 1.
That's number 1.
And then underneath there, it's straight win.
Straight win. Okay. I have a very good feeling about Magic Prince. And our good friend Muzi Yeni is riding it today, so I'm going to choose Magic Prince. That's horse number 10.
10.
Okay.
Then you go the first.
So I go to there, I go to number 10.
Number 10, yeah.
All right, guys, so I've made my bet. Magic Prince, race number 1, ridden by Muzi Yeni. But remember, place your bets and place them responsibly. And please know your limits, guys. Wish me luck. Of course, the betting station here at Turffontein Racecourse is very special. I'm standing with a very colorful gentleman in the name of Mr. Deep. Now, you've been punting for quite a while. Tell us a little bit about your history with this wonderful sport.
Well, I've been coming here to the Turffontein Racecourse since I was about 16 or 17 years old. It's the most beautiful place in the world, and horse racing is the most beautiful sport. In the old days, you couldn't come here with a jacket like this. You had to wear a suit and tie. But now, with the new style, as long as you're hip, you're in.
Definitely, yeah. Hip is one word to describe it. Tell me though, what is it that really drew you into horse racing as young as 18?
It was more my uncles. We used to watch them come into the turf. We stayed in Boyson's down the road, and we used to watch them come to the racecourse. It was the exhilaration of it. It was the adrenaline rush. It was like if you back a winner, even though it was 10 rand or 50 rand. Just that feeling you get.
Now, as far as the athletes, the star athletes themselves, which is the horses at the end of the day, what about them is so amazing to you? I mean, just for myself, standing in the presence of them, I can feel their immense power.
They're just beautiful animals, and the jockeys. I mean, they're also top sportsmen. We've got some of the top jockeys in the world riding for us. They ride in Hong Kong, they ride in Australia.
If you don't have the passion for the sport, you're not really going to get too far.
If you've got the passion, you're not going to go play golf. Yeah, no, you got to have the passion, eh? And we're born with it. Eh? Before we got our school books, we got racing books.
Well, Mr. Deep, I wish you all the best today. I'm not going to say good luck because apparently that's not good. You got to say break a leg.
Leg, my brother. And if you owe anybody money, it's break a leg. Oh.
Fantastic. So we're definitely going to go down to the races. Mr. Paul Deep, there's so many characters here. I love this place and I'm sure you're going to love it too. Okay guys, so this is the glorious parade ring. This is where these gorgeous creatures, these athletes of the sport get to strut their stuff and trainers get to last look to see what kind of mood the horses are in before they head down to the starting stalls to get ready for race 1. Speaking of race one, I made a bet earlier, so I better get going. You guys stay tuned. Every thoroughbred has a jockey, and there's a very special relationship that goes on there that you and I will never understand, but I've got a champion jockey with me who knows it all too well, Muzi Yeni. Now, today we're doing things a little bit differently. We want to know more about your journey into horse riding, or horse racing rather. How did you get into the sport? Never mind getting onto a horse, which is something I've never done, but how did you get into horse racing?
I gotta thank my dad. I knew very little about it, and obviously at that time there wasn't hardly any jockeys of color, and obviously change of economy, change of government, and gave us more opportunities as us of color to come into the game, and just to thank my dad.
Well, there you have it. You got to thank your dad. Of course, you got to thank your roots. But what does it take, really and honestly, to be a champion jockey? Not just a regular mediocre jockey. To be a jockey that performs at the level that you do.
Obviously, skill is very important, and obviously hard work.
Well, you're certainly succeeding at being at the top. And of course, you've got to manage your weight. I'm not going to keep you. I know you've got race one to get. You've got to win, though. You've got to win. I'm not going to show you my ticket, but you've got to win. Champion jockey Muzi Yeni, I really hope he pulls through for me. That 20 bucks could go a long way. Come down to a race course near you, find out for yourself, watch one race and tell me you're not hooked.